And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone, but no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody, and that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now Colton Cowser. There's a strike. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about, you know, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one's gone. They go back to back.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
It's interesting. You have spring training, wonderful weather, and then most teams go north and it's chilly. So hitters have to kind of get through that for the first month and a half, and then everything evens out.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. The shortstop takes a ball. How much did your dress change when it would get cold, or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your uniform. When you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you go with some long sleeves early on, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, a little cumbersome, but you get used to it. But it's great when you can come out there and let the guns just hang out.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So a man at first. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit. That's towards center. Carroll right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Misses inside. And that is ball 1. Henderson, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off left side. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And misses inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
That is it. Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swing and a miss. O'Neill working through some struggles lately. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Has room, and he makes the catch. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, number 30. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his Major League debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And it's even up. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball up the middle. Holiday. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. That clips the corner.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Eugenio Suarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose him.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. His second homer of this series. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Josh Naylor. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Nice grab. Throw to Fretz off the mark. 1-0. Rodriguez, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8th, second baseman Jackson Holliday.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. Here's Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the air, right side. And that's a fair ball. Rutschman rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe. 3-2, they take the lead.
Designated hitter Colton Cowser.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Colton Cowser. Golden opportunity right here. That clips the corner. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. One run is in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Runners at the corners here. One away. Henderson digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Laureano, the runner at third. Cowser over at first with one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez done for the afternoon, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Gilbert Diaz gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the batter now, Kobe Mayo. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong. I didn't think he'd be able to adjust this quickly.
Carroll settles underneath it. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Ball one low.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throw, picked it first, got him.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Pavin Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 5. It's 7-2. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And caught on a warning track.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
O'Neill, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one almost hit him. Diaz checks on first. O'Neill dives back in safely. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, he almost got him on the previous pitch and pretty much squared him up right there. Gotta wonder what's going on if you're on the other side of the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third, save. And now second and third with 1 gone. Here comes O'Neill, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Laureano comes up to hit. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. 1 run across. It bangs off the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And here is Colton Cowser. Throws to first in time. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
That one pushed foul. Fastball right back to the mound. To first, that ends the inning and stops things. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a foul ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And a strike in there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, 0-2 now. Into center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 10 and the Diamondbacks 2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground. And that's just foul. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carroll moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch, and he just misses. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor. And that clips the inside corner. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Diaz back to work. There's a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jordan Montgomery, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Nelson also getting ready. Outside.
Just out.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Left field, way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Gilbert Diaz departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Montgomery.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
So a man aboard, and next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. And a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9. Man at first. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
1-0.
Montgomery in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Outside low, now 2-0. Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third, into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
So the lineup flips over. Ramon Laureano now at the plate. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And now the DH, Colton Cowser. He's already homered in this game. Step off, throw to first. Mullins back on a dive. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Holiday at third. Mullins at first. One gone. Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side,
that ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Adrian Del Castillo.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Randall Grichuk. A changeup missing. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one missed. Hit in the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Corrals it. That is the inning. Back here in the desert, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Kobe Mayo.
Third baseman Kobe Mayo.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that chance handled. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now a chance for Tyler O'Neill. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And that will end the inning. Offense. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Gurriel. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boo.
Carroll stands in here, takes ball one low. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That's off the inside corner, and the count now 2-0. Lifted in the air, right field. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That's not coming back. He shoots one out to right. His second of the year. It's 11-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 2. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Coming out for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy.
Number 30 with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Well, this one ends in a blowout as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.